So you've made visits this weekend, Tennessee then Alabama. What was the purpose of those? You've been to both those schools before. What was the purpose of those last two visits? What did you want to see there?
Yeah, I really just wanted to get back up and see both the staffs before I made my decision on the 5th this next Saturday. Really just want to see everybody, see what they were saying for the final time before the final pitch was, and really just I got a chance to go see baseball at Alabama for the first time. Got to see some new things at Tennessee as well, so that was kind of a big weekend.
What were some things maybe that you learned this weekend that you didn't know about each school?
Yeah, I'd say as far as Bama, like the baseball aspect, we got to go there, see the coaches and stuff like that. And then just the opportunity at Tennessee, being the hometown kid, like they just keep emphasizing that. Like the opportunities I would have outside of playing football for the rest of my life being from Chattanooga.
Is there anything about the style of play, both offenses, that you look at? I mean, how much into detail do you go into that and see where you would fit best, and kind of where do you see yourself in both offenses?
Yeah, I mean, I think I fit well in both offenses. They both are going to have great quarterbacks to be able to get me the ball. And I think both offenses their schemes go to help the receivers. So I mean, I think I'd fit well in both offenses, be able to shine on both ends.
All right, so you've got a few days now to kind of mull everything over. What's your plan as far as the week? How do you go through the process of narrowing it down to who you actually want, where you want to go?
Yeah, just talking over my parents, really just making a collective decision, because I ultimately don't want to make a decision that they're not really behind. But yeah, I think really just talking through my parents, figuring out the best situation for us as a family and stuff like that, and then finally just narrow it down and announce it on the 5th.
How important is it? I mean, baseball has kind of always been one of your first love. How important is it to be able to play both sports wherever you go?
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, that's been my goal and dream since I can remember, to do both at each school. I mean, ultimately it is a football decision because that's what's paying for the full scholarship. But yeah, I'd say it's a huge part of it.
Last thing, just how glad are you going when Saturday night comes and you guys go out and celebrate as a family? Once it's finally over, how much of a relief is it? And then is it more like now I can just concentrate on my senior year and having fun?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big relief. It's going to be an exciting weekend. I got a lot of family coming down both sides from all over the place. So it's going to be a big event and a fun time for my family and I. So I'm very excited. And then also it will be a little stress relief. Knowing that I'll probably take some more visits here and there, but knowing that I can kind of settle down and focus on my senior year, win state, and hopefully win Mr. Football.
And when you say take other visits, I mean, is it just kind of make sure, like absolutely sure, or are you pretty much shutting it down after the Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've made the right decision when it comes to this Saturday. So I mean, I think I'll be pretty locked in with the school I choose, but I mean, just going on visits here and there just to see some different things, and ultimately before I have to sign in December or February.
As a teaser, do you know in your head where you're going and it's just going to make sure this week, or I mean, without letting anything out of the bag, do you kind of have an idea where you're going?
Yeah, I think so.